watching the numbers deep. Diamonds in their eyes, pixels on the floor. Squirrels united, ready for the score. Trading digital nuts, doing it with flair. In the virtual world, they dominated there. Pulse wars, counting dirty squirrel NFTs. Shaking up the party in this disco domain.
Hello, crypto. How is everybody doing out there? I hope you're doing well. What can I say? We're up, we're down, we're going nowhere. Take a deep breath. Just keeps on chugging along. You know, we missed last week. I took a week off. I was away on holiday in Andorra snowboarding last week. Didn't look at the charts, didn't look at the laptop. Took a nice week away, and it was pretty epic. Because when I was away, all the gains that were made over the previous weeks were whittled away to nothing. Community and outrage. See Rackham Rishel getting a hard time on Twitter. People saying it's him dumping on our heads. It's just so many theories, so many things can be said. It's hard to know what's right and what's wrong. The only thing we can do, in my opinion, is just keep plugging along. If you're, I have seen firsthand people jumping from coin to coin and getting absolutely wrecked. People spending months and months and months, if not years, building positions in coins that they thought that they had belief in, and they have seen the green. They went green candle chasing, and it has cost them. It has cost them dearly. Now, I'm going to throw this out there and say that I do not know whether pump.tires was good for Pulsehain or not. I seen an interesting post from Benjamin Cohen a couple of days ago, maybe just yesterday, simply showing the chart of Solana, and that it had been going up. It was in a bit of a bull run. Chart had been going up. Price of Sol had been going up, and it's been in a range since Pump.fun launched on Solana. Whether that's the reason behind it or not, I do not know. But there is no doubt that just the simplicity and the ease of launching coins is just very, very diluting for everything. I've been spending well over a year now building. I'm just trying to think, is it coming up to 2 years building? Anyway, spending well over a year building top class protocols. We put a lot of effort into building protocols in Pulsehain and over in the Titanx ecosystem that have so much effort, so many features, audits, new thinking, new ways of doing things. And you see meme coins outperforming a lot of these things. It's like you can't beat them, join them. But yeah, it's kind of soul destroying to see what Pulsehain has even become at the minute. Don't get me wrong, I do play around DJing and ban coins here and there, on ones that pass the bonding phase and make it on to PulseX. I have played around a little bit, as much as many other people. It's a little bit of fun, but just to see what Pulsehain is at the minute, and the promise that was, a better Ethereum and all the things that were said that Pulsehain would be. I still think that will be what we want it to be, but to see, I'll just I'll share the screen and we'll sort of show you what I'm thinking. Oh my goodness. Share screen. Window. Bump. Pulsehain is the best. Ha ha. We just need more eyes. I'm still in the top 10. Wow, good going, Utah. How's it going? Hope you're keeping well. In the top 10 in Pulse, there's a few interesting things I'm going to run through here tonight. A few things that um, you have to be paying attention. It's crazy that I don't want to get sidetracked talking about this, but some of the things that's happening in Pulse Wars, people are not paying attention. Even people that have got NFTs, that are some people that are playing the game. Many people are not paying attention, and it's given the rest of us that are paying attention opportunities. But I shared something like this yesterday. It's very, very crazy how quickly Pulse Chain, it's just when you click for the sort of trending coins on Deck Screener, how quickly this has all changed for years since we launched. This whole top section has been kind of all the kind of OG coins, many of the ones that we have in the Pulse Wars game, Solid X, Hex, Pulse X, Richard Hardcore coins, um, PTGC, UFO was creeping in there, 9 inch, all the regular coins that have been here from the start. But to see how quickly this has changed, I think when I did a stream 2 weeks ago, Pump That Tires had just launched at the weekend. We had, craziness is more important than the core RH coins. Is Pump more important than the core RH coins? We can even see here that Most and Pump are both up there still in the top 10. Do I like? Did I believe that they were? I was through into complete doubt. There was a period after Pump That Tires launched that I was just questioning everything. It's like, okay, he's launched this, he's shilled it, or he just launched it, he's shilled it, he's told us what coins are his. There's copies of Hex. There's copies of PDI. There's copies of everything. What they would do here. Is this launched just to fuck everything up? And like I said at the start, I decided I would dabble a little bit. I'm taking every single one of these coins as a get in. If you make a profit, get out. That none of that. I'm taking it that none of them are going to last, and I'm sticking with the coins that I already hold. The bags that I've been building for the last 2 years are the ones that I am sticking with because it's just more complete unknown. And one thing I hate about crypto, or I hate that, is just continually trying to make moves and second guessing. Like I was saying at the start, I have seen people go from PDI in to Most, buy the top of Most, wreck their PDI bags, and if we click into this, it doesn't really look that much different to many, okay, many other of these pump fun. Look at the run up, whoosh. So it's not that big of a down if you get in somewhere around here. But many people coming in, buying around this level here, they're back down, and it's just ranging for a long time. Is this thing gonna, I'll say long, couple of weeks, but is this thing gonna start pumping again? The people get fed up with it after a while, and this is the kind of thing that I'm not here for, to continually think and have to second guess all the things that I'm doing. So yes, maybe people do really think that Most is going to be a better performer than whatever other coins on Pulse Chain. I'm happy sticking with my bags, but like I say, it's just crazy to see all these things that ring. The one meme, puppers come off at the weekend. I think Richard Hart mentioned the name. Somebody mentioned the name of his dog, and all of a sudden there was I don't even know how many different dog coins popped up in the same time. Mitchie, yeah, Puppers Mitchie was apparently the first one. That was Richard Hart's actual dog. But here we go, the Cardano coin. Um, oh, I don't know. I don't know. Is this thing going to start pumping again? Or are you better off just sticking and building the bags, maybe bouncing out of these things and build the bags that you've been building over the last few years? But it is what it is. Is it good? Is it bad? I mean, you can't deny the volume that it brought. Definitely, I'm sure there are new eyeballs on the ecosystem because of some of the pumps. Anybody flicking around Dex Screener that's into crypto will have noticed this popping up the ranks. We have been up. I think it's been above Ethereum even one day. How that works, I do not know, but we have seen it up BSC. It's done a wee bit of a run back the last week. I think it was probably the CZ talking about his dog, whatever. So good to see PTGC hanging up in there. UFO saw it well up in there. 2 coins from the game. Teddy Bear took a bit of a hit over the last while. But yeah, I mean, if we look quickly at what Pulse and Pulse X did, I actually onboarded a noob to I don't really onboard people, just too many bad experiences of onboarding people. I like to just talk about the things that I'm doing. And if people have questions, I am happy to talk more and answer questions. So I was lucky that I actually had a guy reach out to me a couple of weeks ago and say that he'd seen that I did a little bit of crypto and he'd seen Hex and Pulse Chain and he wanted to get involved. So I didn't tell him anything to buy, just told him how to buy, and he ended up sticking his money into Pulsex and PHEX, which were two really good buys. This is only around a week ago. He bought this price in here, this price action in here. But look at the PLSX because it was a little bit more volatile. But we've been here battling for 4 years from the almost 4 years from the first mention of Pulse Chain. Now it really is that close. It really is so close to 4 years. Another few months, and it'll be 4 years since we're watching videos of Richard Hart talking about Pulse Chain. This was even before the sacrifice. But this guy a couple of weeks ago banning this ban in around here and enjoyed this lovely little run up. And I was just going, holy shit, this guy's just come in at the exact right time. You know, almost put his money in, said he was going to buy it, set and forget. And he enjoyed a run up. Like it's almost a 2x, a run up, because he was in buying right around here. Might not have been quite a 2x that he caught, but we've been here battling for 4 years. This guy comes in, buys PLSX at the bottom, gets a lovely run up. But no, he's going to get a taste of it just like everybody else. He's seen it run up, and I'm sure he was looking at his bags every 30 minutes, looking to see where it gets to. And I know he goes in before that run up to this tippy top. But that's the first we've seen. It really did look like, okay, we had back here, we had the price up at the start of November, but it looked like we were going to start a real run. And then slap, bang, wallop, just like every other time, we get a nice retracement off, another 40% down from the top. So he's had to endure a nice run up and a retrace almost of any gains that he made, just like everybody else. But it was good to see Pulse X really started to look like it could do some serious numbers, but not quite. Slapped back down, and some have done a decent little bit of a pullback again from just it didn't go down lower. So hopefully the trend upwards kind of can hold. Zoom all the way out. Let's see, zoom all the way out. Crazy thinking back. Just thinking back to where we could have all went on there. But yeah, not looking too bad at all. Part of the reason why I am really still happy sitting here and holding my bags of even these core coins. So yeah, looking good in my opinion. What is happening on Twitter or X? Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't got any news on that Richard Hart SEC debacle yet. Really surprised that we still haven't heard anything. Okay, poppers. Motherfuckers be like, it's over, pack it up. You can't stomach the dips, you don't deserve the rips. Poppers. uh, crazy times on Pulsehain. But what? Yeah, what was it? Where's the dude? Actually, Shillem Gates. I am Shillem. I don't follow this guy from the Pulse Wars channel. I am Shillem Gates. No, go to maybe that's there. Is it? This count does not exist. Oh, maybe it's not even called I am Shillem Gates. Maybe I'm thinking of I am Beirut's. Ah, I can't find him. Anyway, this guy's come into the Pulsechain ecosystem the last couple of months, and he was he was all guns blazing of how awesome it is, and then he's just been getting absolutely disgusted at the same thing of every time we get a pump, it gets slapped back down. Shill Gates. Let's try that one. Shill Gates. Nope, nope, nope. That's not him either. None of those are him. Oh, it doesn't matter. All good. You all know who I'm talking about anyway, but it's just funny to see him saying these things. It was something like there was, a few hundred comments. He made this post about how this is how it must feel to be a Mexican and one of the pulse chain community that's been in the trenches. Just every time you get a pump, it gets slapped back down. The biggest chain of yeets ever created. But I think it's just so many people enduring so much pain need to take a little bit of money here and there when they can get it. But the bull run hasn't even fucking started yet, so dig in there. Utah crypto, Trump and Elon are taking our country back. That's what's happening on X. Absolutely. My own personal feed is absolutely full of, let's see, absolutely full of what's going on in the States. Good times, good times. Oh, look, there's me. It's me. Good old Elon. They're doing a great job so far. They're pissing people off. They're doing something right. Let's see. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, I don't even want to entertain that. I'm Shill Gates. Utah's really wanting me to get this right. So I'm Shill Gates. There he is. There he is. Woohoo! Uh, this guy seems to be that he would talk about any fucking anything he gets paid to. I think he did unashamedly say that, but yeah, he's shilling a pulse bot that buys pump dot tires coins as soon as they launch. Sounds like a recipe for fucking disaster. There's one of the posts I've seen, Rackham Rishel, trolling everybody that he's just dumping on everyone's heads. So yeah, look at this. You think you're getting up? Are you fuck slapped back down? Hexagon's waiting to get back to Sacred. Oh, that's so true. Oh, how long can you wait? Illiquid loans was another coin, another one that launched on pump that tires. Absolutely crazy. Anyway, enough of that. Rambling enough. We'll have a quick look at what's going on in the Pulse Wars DApp. Utah in the chat says he's still in the top 10. I wonder what you've got in. Oh, I could probably sniff out your NFT. If you're in the top 10, you must have a maxi, no, a native that holds UFO. I haven't really checked in the last week. As I say, I was on holiday and I haven't really had a look at what's going on. Remove that and we'll share the top sharing. Share the DApp. right. So yeah, pump that tires. Like this one's been here all day. The top, how it works. Or this one's been here at the top all day. The reason I'm showing this, I am planning to launch a Pulse Wars coin. I did say a few weeks ago that I would do it on stream, but we're taking the week off. I didn't want to go ahead doing anything stupid, so I was playing around with it today and learning a little bit. Yeah, through a million, I created this coin. You are gay. Threw a million pulse in to start it. So just to see what happens, what way it goes. Obviously, there was about 10 or so buyers in straight away buying this thing. And obviously, when there was no more real action on it, that wasn't shilled anywhere, I didn't tell anybody, didn't talk about it, everybody started to sell off. Even there was one guy put 3.5 million pulse in. A lot of people ban, not a lot, but these people ban very, very small amounts. But there was one guy who bought 3.5 million pulse worth and sold it all in one hit. Don't know whether he made any money or not. But it's funny, you can launch a coin. Like, I know it's not big money, but you could literally just hit create and sell straight away. I think that was there. My million pulse was about 1.4 million. I could have easily just sold it. Yeah, I know it's not a lot of money, but easy to make a couple of quid quickly. What's this? Why is that just changed to that? Back. You are A. So, but yeah, look, I can even still, after all that, not really paying any attention, still, it only cost me 20,000 pulse. If I sell it now, it only cost me 20,000 pulse to learn what it was like to launch on this thing and watch what happened for a couple of hours. So, absolutely crazy thing. And I definitely will throw up a Pulse Wars coin into this at some stage, maybe next week. Now that I'm back at the computer every day, I can plan a little bit better. And hopefully what we can do with that is start to add more funds into the prize pool. That's why I had that up. So what's going on in the DAP? In the DAP. First things first, my solitary NFT left in the game is not performing very well. It's unfortunate. I think I'm going to have to do some rebuys in this round. Active. This is funny. You're here watching Utah. The one that I have left in the game is called Utah USB. I'll sell you it if you want. It's rank 100. So this was actually ranked 88 earlier on when I checked it today. So it's going down the rankings. Not good. Not good. I haven't done any trades yet, so I've still got my 2 trades for this Pulsehain. Trade now. We'll see what I've actually got in this. Why it's not performing so great. I mean, it's 65% in UFO. You would have imagined that it would have been a little bit better. Why is it dropping? Let's have a quick look. Let me just see. UFO. Has UFO took a bit of a hit the last, not even. Maybe there's some other coins in the game that we haven't realized are pumping a little bit. Just taking a quick look on deck screen or on the other screen to see what's going on. With the 65% holding of UFO, this should have been doing a little bit better, I would have thought. So unfortunate that it's dropping down. I know Teddy Bear hasn't been performing just as well. Maybe that's what's pulling it down. If I quickly look at Teddy Bear, I suppose we can click the charts in here. Bear, advanced chart. Okay, so I mean, if the 20% of the holding of that portfolio has taken this much of a hit in the last couple of weeks, that could be why it's performing quite badly. At 20% of the portfolio is whoosh, 70%. I didn't realize Teddy Bear was down that bad. Teddy Bear has never been a big. I've never actually bought Teddy Bear. Just one of those things. Never got into it at a good time, and never really felt the need to get at it. But look at that, fuchsia, 5x there. It's a brutal retrace actually from the 10th of December. It's almost as bad as tight necks. Almost 78%. It just goes to show you that there's pain everywhere. Pain everywhere. Everybody's feeling it. It's funny. There's some chats that I'm in. Way back in the day, I was involved over on Moonbeam and Moon River, and I'm still in the Moon River and Moonbeam Telegram chats. And you think it's bad on Pulsehain? You want to hear these guys? At least we have Richard Hart and Pump That Tires and people like Ivan and Tech cover us. People like Crypto Man Ran engaging, Wendy O engaging. We've got all that, even that BitBoy over, launching meme coins and stuff. So we're well positioned, but some of these other chats of the other chains are just absolutely horrendous. Those guys are not having any fun. And I'll say this, somebody that I know as well, this last few weeks, I'm starting to question, are they in the right place in tight necks and Pulsehain? And I still believe absolutely on both of them. Absolutely on both of them. Somebody said, if you can't take the dips, you don't deserve the rips. So when you're going to dip like this, I would think, especially Teddy Bear will do another bit of a pullback or another bit of a massive pump again. But maybe that's why this is kind of dipping a wee bit. HOA has never been a good performer. I wonder what Solid X. Let's have a quick look. Solid X. Solid X is one of the bags that I have in real life, but I haven't been watching it. I seen it pump to $20 a couple of days ago, back down under 15. It just never really gets going, does it? Like, never really gets going. I suppose it's the same trend as everything else. We got this nice pump. What have we got? 70% retrace. At the minute, we're sitting at 65 from that last top. Again, this is even the last couple of days. Maybe that's when I've seen that portfolio. It's been hit pretty hard. 10% of the portfolio is in Solid X. So that would sort of dictate, okay, maybe it has dropped down a few places. If there's other coins in the game that are starting to perform just that little bit better. So my one NFT left in the game at the minute is way off, ranked 100. And we'll look at the leaderboard for the current round. Total victors 64. So I need to get up another 36 places over the next 7 days and 17 hours. So I think maybe my tactic might be to take a look at something. So the only thing I can do is sell one of these coins and buy something else. So either sell my 21% of Bear and then have that 20. Well, so the way this works, I would have $7,000. There's no point in selling HOA. I've got two trades. One will sell, one will buy. So if I've only got 2.5% in HOA and 10% in Solid X, and I need to make up 30 places, there's not enough funds here to really make a dent and really get this rank cranking. I need to make a bit more of a bold move to try and make this dude survive. You get me? So possibly the 20% here might be enough, or the UFO might be enough. Now, if we look at we looked at the UFO chart. Sorry, I didn't show it to you guys. You couldn't see it. But if we look quickly at Bear, and we look quickly at UFO chart. So UFO has just been doing the UFO kind of thing, just creeping up. Let's see, just creeping up the whole time. So we've seen this in the game where it's been the number one performing coin since the start of November. So since here, right bang here, it's been kind of the best performing coin of the game. That compared to Teddy Bear on the way down. So there's not with these with these limited choices that I have left in this portfolio. What I'm thinking that might be the only real move that I could make to try and save myself would be to sell all the UFO and go all in on Teddy Bear or something else that might have the potential to pump like crazy. Because all it needs to do is outperform UFO. It doesn't need to overtake it. It just needs to outperform it over the next week or so to really make a difference. Yeah. So that might be my play. Just there's not much else I can do. If I could sit and hope and wait and hope, but I think here's the thing: a lot of the other portfolios that are up in the top positions already have UFO. So if they're sitting in UFO, I'm not, and I am as well. I'm not going to overtake them. However, if I make this ballsy move, ditch the UFO, and go all in bear, fuck it, I'm going to do it here. UFO, max, sell. Let's just do it. Sign, confirm. All right. I hate doing these things on live because they can be pretty glitchy. But if we sell all the UFO and go all in Teddy Bear, I am just making my bet that, I mean, Teddy Bear pumps harder than UFO over the next week. Transaction successful. So just if you're new to the game, it's the first trade that I've actually done since the game began with this NFT. UFO has kept me in the game all this time, but now I've sold all that UFO, and you'll see up here in my portfolio that I've gone now 65% DAI. Okay, so Solid X is still 10%, HOA is still 2%, Bear is still 20%, but that holding of UFO is now all in DAI, and I still have one trade left. So if I come down here and go, now I can pick out any of these other coins: EHEX, PHEX, PDAI, GIF, Bear, PTGC, Watt, Access Mafia, Dick with Butts. They're all coins that you can play with in this game. But look, just to try and maximize, if there's a pump in Bear, I'm going to pretty much go all in Teddy Bear here. So you click Bear, you click the balance of DAI. So at the minute, I have 17,617 DAI. If you're not playing the game or if you're new here, this is fictional DAI. It's paper trades, but you actually win real money. So I'm going to go the whole balance of DAI. That will get me this amount of Bear. And if I click buy, sign, confirm, transaction sent. Interesting to see next week where that's at. It's kind of cool that we do the stream next Monday. There'll only be 17 hours left of the game of round 4. Transaction successful. Okay, so you can see here now I have no trades left. It's giving me my balance, that trade. So the sale of UFO, the buy of Bear, and if I go up to you can see here now that there are tiny little bit of DAI left, 0.01. Will show me it in there somewhere. Maybe not even. It's not even there. I just think it can't display 3 coins instead of 4. So you can see now, more or less, all in Bear for the next week. So 27, 87% all in. Will this, so by the time the round 4 ends, what will this rank be? We're banking on Teddy Bear doing a bit of a rip over the next week. So let's see. Now we'll go and have a look at the overall leaderboard. So current round. So yeah, when we do the stream next week, we'll have 17 and a half hours left of round 4. Kind of crazy to think that we have been live playing this for 4 months. We have whittled down from 950 entrants to only 64 will be left this time next week, or next Tuesday afternoon. So native, this is kind of where I was working out. If Utah says he's still in the top 10, the top 9 in the game are Holden, UFO, two smart dudes at the top here have been using their boosts. Let's click in and see what's happening here. So yeah, all in UFO, number 1 performing coin in the game. This is the number 1. 3 rounds, 3 boosts. We're in round 4, and you have to wonder, is this person not paying attention? So let's see, what date was that? That's the one thing I don't like about this. I need to get the devs to fix that. It's hard to see dates unless you scroll out really wide, because there's so many decimal points in the tokens. I can't even tell there when those boosts were done. I'll need to get the devs to look at that one. Just trying to see the dates. If this person obviously is playing the game, and this is one of the things that I'm talking about, people not paying attention. So these guys here, this guy here is using his boost function, and that is what's got him above everybody else. So rank 1, he's used the 3 boosts. If you compare him to the next one down in the leaderboard, bump, trade now. He has also used 3 boosts. So we're in round 4. So they're either sleeping, or one of them really hasn't used it at the start. Maybe something like that. But they're ranked 1 and 2 using the boost functions. And if you look back then down through the rest, you see he's got 93k, he's got 89k, and then from there, all these are all the same. They hold UFO, but they haven't used the boost function. So sleeping in, that's one way people are sleeping in, by not using their boost functions. Because whenever you get down closer to these prize rounds, it's going to make a massive difference. Now, another thing that I've seen and heard for people that are paying attention is that they do believe now it's been kind of difficult to read the game to make good moves. I've seen a few players make really good moves, a few and far between. But there's people now do think that they can out-trade these natives. These natives that just hold UFO. People are rebuying in with their founders to have 8 trades, because they do think that especially these people not paying attention, that they can be out-traded in the next few rounds. So remember, it's crazy. Next Friday, or next Tuesday, we're only going to have 64 NFTs left in the game. Now, we'll just click down quickly. They're all UFO holding NFTs. We go on down. I think these are all, let's have a quick look. I think they're all going to be PTGC holding NFTs. And then after that, I think we are still in the PDI ones that are hanging in there. So 15 citizen, load more. Where's the next natives? PTGCs fell right down out of the top 30. Interesting to see. We'll look quickly at this one. This portfolio of 4 Pulsehain coins is this Pulsehain. We'll see what this one's holding. So Solid X, 9-inch, UFO and PTGC is what has this one up in. No trades. So this person has entered the game. They got these 4 coins at the start. Solid X, 9-inch, UFO, and PTGC. They got them in the game at the start. So they haven't even played. Now, here's a big thing that if you're watching now or you're paying attention, where you can get this little bit of an edge. You can come and join the game right now by minting new NFTs, or you can re-enter some that have been eliminated if you've already been playing. But here's the deal. So you can see how many of these NFTs people have that they are not using, they're not playing with. So rewards. In the previous round 3, if you won round 3, if you progressed from round 2 or from round 3 to round 4, there was 52 million pulse up for grabs. So you would get your equal share, your 128th share of this 52 million pulse. That was 411,000 PLS each. So 128 NFTs had the ability to claim their share, 411,000 PLS. Now, I wonder, can I, give me a second here. Just give me a second. Show history. Just looking at the other browser here. I'm trying to find. Nope, that's not it. Okay. Give me a second. This is quite important to look at. Address, no. Bump. Okay. You gotta hate Pulsehain scanners. OtterScan and Pulsehain both suck so bad. Nope. Show full history. It's just, I really need people to see the opportunity and how real it is to be here and to be paying attention of what's going on at the minute. I just want to find the reward contract. Sorry, I probably should have. What the fuck? Transactions. 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 450. I can't find it. After all that time. Sorry, folks. Sorry. But anyway, there was 50,000, 52 million pulse up for grabs. Only 10 million of that has been claimed. So the 42 million pulse that is left remaining will go back into the prize pool. Now, when that goes back into the prize pool, it will massively increase the rewards that are there for the NFTs that are still left in the game. So instead of the first payout round, we were going to lose 50 million pulse out of the prize pool, we're only losing 10 million. So that will go in. But the good thing about that, the good thing is, if you're paying attention, the 40 million going back in would have been split between 100 and 128 people. When it goes back in, it's only going to be getting split between 64 people. Now, again, I envisage that there's still so many people not paying attention that when we come to round 4, so there is 64 million pulse up for grabs at the end of round 4 next week. 64 people can claim 1 million pulse each if they progress. I do see the same thing happening again, where the of this 64 million up for grabs, we might again only get 10, maybe less, because there's going to be less people progressing that are paying attention. Get through. So this will happen all the way through the game. So this part, one of the reasons why I'm kind of now going, sheesh, I really probably should be starting to look at my NFTs eliminated, maybe buying back in with a couple of these founders. Rejoin, you can still pay in again, can I, if I have... That's a good question, actually. I already rebought and then with this and got eliminated again. Eliminated. Rejoined. He's already rejoined, so I can't even rejoin with him again a second time. So maybe this citizen, buy back in with this citizen. Yeah. Just because you're buying back in now, you're going to be going straight in to the last 64. And like I say, there's a lot of people not paying attention. And with these ones that you can do a couple of trades, you can get a citizen. I can pick 4 coins and put them in any ratio before the game starts, before the next round starts. 3 million pulse, so less than $150 to buy back in. Yeah, interesting stuff. So as you can see, people that are paying attention, claiming the rewards, and seeing the opportunity grow, for the opportunity for them to get a larger slice of this 600. It's going to be back up over 650 million pulse. And again, as we get closer, I do envisage again another scenario where people do begin to rejoin with this 3 million pulse. Now remember, people rejoining now, putting 3 million pulse in to the prize pool. That's a lot more going in to help this grow quicker than it did before, this overall prize pool. So that's where we're at. Round 4 has 1 week left. This is the first round where we shortened from 4-week rounds to 3-week rounds. The next round, round 5, will begin. It's going to be probably around the following Saturday. So it's not this Saturday, but the following Saturday. And that will be another 3-round week. So at the minute, everything is just ticking along really, really beautifully. So, yeah. If you're not playing yet, you can still join in with new NFTs. Go to app.pulsewars.io. You will come to this beautiful site, and that's just pulsewars.io. Click enter the league. It'll bring you through to the app.pulsewars.io, and from here then you can mint your NFT. So they're 4 million pulse each at the minute. Ban NFT for 4 million pulse right now. You will be coming into the game in the last 64 places. I think the payout for the next round will be over 2 million pulse. So if you just make it through 1 round, you will get back 50% of your investment in your NFT. So there's opportunities to be had here, folks. And remember, if you're making it through those rounds, the rewards really do go up pretty exponentially from there. So good luck to everyone that's playing. And if you're not playing, get in and get involved. So app.pulsewars.io. So thanks everybody for tuning in. I will see you all again next week, and hopefully we'll be pumping, and we'll be covering the last final round updates of round 4 to see if my lovely moves from tonight will get me into round 5. So yeah, chin up everybody, keep blasting along, and yeah, good luck.